Norman! Oh my God! Oh, I was hoping you would be here. Yeah, and he is an architect in the committee of architects that, you know, together we designed the old park. We had a very small budget. Yeah. It was less than $1 million.
I don't remember the budget, yeah.
And so it never occurred to us to have a budget so that they could put real stone.
Right.
Yes.
Or a maintenance budget.
I suggested that maintenance was important. But if they could take the $15 million and put $1 million into just fixing wall and stage and maintenance, the park would be great.
Yeah.
And
they don't have to rip it apart.
You're right. It's an insanity. Renewal or redesign that we did in the late 60s was a traffic circle. It was a bus parking area for the city buses, and they would come all around here, and they would just idle their engines, and they'd wait, and then they'd go uptown again. So Moses wanted to run Fifth Avenue right straight through down to Canal Street. What the expressway had done was split the park in two. So that was the big fight in the mid-60s to stop the expressway. And then when Moses felt that he couldn't put that through, he had a plan for making the whole park a turnaround for automobiles. Well, there was a lot of action in the community to stop it. I mean, really big stuff. And so the community was with the people in that sense. So they hired these architects. Well, I was the landscape architect, and you were all.
Well, we were a consulting committee.
So that's how these 10 architects were responsible for the redesign. And that was really Moses's second great defeat. He was defeated by the bird watchers in Central Park. So that was our job. It was to keep the fountain. The fountain was exactly the way it was. It was a theater in the round even before the buses got out of here. With the buses out, all we did was sort of express what was happening with these walls, sitting walls around it. So that, in other words, we made this whole thing a bigger arena. It's just sort of natural that you're like in a theater, you're a little bit further back and a little bit higher over the stage. This is the stage. But it's really good because the stage is inside and people sit here too.
To level it all off into a parade ground just doesn't make sense. And as you can see, people find a way of sitting on the walls, sitting on the fountain, and walking through here. It defies rational thinking why they would spend this kind of money and upset the park that works perfectly well. This is NYU's campus, or at least they think it's its campus, and they do have their commencement exercises here. And we think that they really just want to gentrify it a little bit more and be able to control what goes on here a little bit better.
That's what we designed it for.
Yeah, and then we have the bocce courts over here, which were put in.
Oh, the bocce courts are on that side.
Yeah.
Then we should go over here.